Yo, what up? It's your boy Red. I'm gonna review Middle-earth: Shadow of War, the sequel to Mordor. I think it was called Shadow of War 2, I don't remember. But anyways, another game I've been holding off to play, right? 2017, right? Ooh, 3 years ago. Not as bad as XCOM 2, but yeah. Great game. I enjoyed playing it. Put 25 hours in since I started playing it back in 2018, I think. So, yeah, long time, right? So, differences from the first game: you get to build an army here. Now, when I say build an army, you basically control the army that's in play. If you remember the what was it, the Nemesis System? That's still back. I'll show you guys right now what I mean. So basically, you find the orc captains in the area you're in. There's a total of 5 areas, so 5 forts you have to take over, I believe, in total. And in each one, in order to take that fort, you can go ahead and take over the fort if you want, but it's better if you take control of some of the captains, some of the lieutenants and stuff. They weaken the forces and make it way easier to take the fort instead of having to fight all these captains and stuff, which I actually tried it once and it just makes it longer, but you still can do it. I'm not saying you can't, but it's fun, recruiting these orcs, having them, betray their leadership and taking over essentially the fort you're trying to take over. Also, you get to summon them and stuff like that. They come in to your aid. Some betray you, some betray you. Some you can't take over their minds. They have an iron will, which sucks because you're like, oh, this orc is cool, but you can't take over his mind because he has an iron will. In that case, you can either shame him, make him go crazy a lot. Maybe you'll be able to, control him, but that takes too long, or just kill them straight out. And I usually just kill them straight out. They get replaced eventually with different orcs, different armor, different abilities, different weaknesses. You can view all this in the army menu, and move them around. Especially after you've taken over the fort, you can move them around, pick who you want to defend your fort. And I think this goes into the online thing, where like people could raid your fort online, but you don't lose orcs. Not that I know of. I never tried the online raiding. I did try the online battle pits, and that sucks if you lose because your orc dies and he's gone forever. So, and it's usually your orc leader, whoever's in control of a fort, so that kind of sucks. Stealth is back, right? Stealth is always a thing in this game. It's back. It's done a lot better too. It's faster than it used to be. With all the different kinds of abilities you could do a lot more than you did in the first game, especially with the arrows, knives, fucking throwing stars. It made the game a lot better, having all these different abilities and changing them up the way you want them to be. Like say, Elven Fire can become Elven Ice or Elven Poison. It's this area attack AoE, which I used a lot. Your arrows could poison people, catch them on fire, or heal you, stuff like that. Different ways of taking down orcs, a lot more actually. It sucks when you can run into an orc captain who's like learning. He learns while you fight, and it's like, fuck, what can I do now? And you basically just have to cheat. Well, not really cheat, but do the same attacks over and over again in order to defeat them. Or you can summon a Grog. That's what I did, because you have summon abilities now. You start off with the Caragor, which are the mounts, like that one over there. Then you switch to a Grog, and then a dragon if you want. I kind of just like the Grog. The dragons are cool. You can fly now in the game, but I didn't really use them that much. Now, where does this tie in with the Lord of the Rings story, right? Because that's what I was wondering. I already kind of figured out this is the first game. It ties in before the whole trilogy thing. Actually, this one ends kind of saying that after this, the trilogy happens. So I don't know if there's going to be a sequel or not. Hopefully there might be. The way it ended, I was like, you could pull another sequel, a third, make this a trilogy. You could pull a third one out, but who knows if they will. DLC, there's a lot of DLC. I haven't even touched the DLC, but just the base game itself is 25 hours, so that's pretty much fun, right? You can get this game pretty cheap nowadays. What else? The story, right? Almost forgetting another important part of the story. It's because I had a lot of fun just going around killing things, getting forts. That's a whole game into itself. I think there's a couple quests you could do. You could do Ratbag is back, the orc that helps you out in the first game. He's back in this game. He has his own set of quests. Shelob, she's back, hot as ever. You have your own quest with her, and she's actually tying in with the main story of how it ends. We get Elf Elandria, whatever. I forget her name. I don't even know an elf. We have the people of Minas Ithil. Oh, not Minas Tirith. Is it Minas Tirith? No, it's Minas Morgul, right, or something like that. I forget. Yeah, they're here. Actually, that's the beginning of the whole game, so that's pretty interesting to see. What else? There's a couple other quests you could do. There's a lot of stuff you could do, like I'm saying, but usually, you know, I just have fun killing orcs, killing Ologs. Oh yeah, the Ologs are here, meaning, you know, like half troll, half orc or something. We got ghouls, we got fucking a lot of variation in enemies, so that makes it more interesting. Of course, we don't have no, you know, I guess Ologs are kind of like Urukai. I mean, Ologs are kind of like, you know, trolls. I don't know. We could have seen a lot more variation in enemies, but that's cool. Maybe in the third one, if they ever make one, we get to see more. We even get to see the Easterlings. Who knows? All I'm saying is, the way that it ended, the third one, this one ended, we could kind of control anyone now. All right, so you just have to kill them and bring them back to life. But like I said, dragons are a thing now. Ride them. Well, not really call them dragons. I call them what? Wraiths? No, not wraiths. Drakes. Right there we go. Drakes. You can breathe fire, throw fireballs. It's pretty fun, and overall, there's a lot to do in this game. And when you take over forts, it does a cool little, you know, attack thing. But overall, you kind of get, kind of figure out, like, you feel the repetitiveness, I guess. You know, just going out, taking captains over, taking over the fort, blah blah blah. I guess I got bored after it for a while. That's why I think I took a break and came back to it now. It is just repetitive a little bit, you know. I mean, the way the trailer makes it look, I mean, that's how I felt. I felt excited as fuck for the first fort I took over. But then it kind of just dies down after, like, the second and third. You're like, eh. The fighting pits are cool, like I said, and putting your orcs against other orcs. I like that. Let's see what else. That's about it, really. I mean, visually it looked good, right? It's a fucking great looking game. It ran smooth enough, no hard crashes, nothing like that. I would give this the same score I gave the first one, an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. And I hope you guys play it and enjoy it too. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit that sub, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.